Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly energy update for the week of November 17th, 2024. I'm Renee Spears, a spirit guide channeler and spiritual mentor, and I'm coming to you from beautiful Bozeman, Montana. Every Sunday, I share the energy for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you get a little positive energy boost just for listening. So this past month, we've been in a very intense Scorpio season, and I think we are all ready to move on. The good news is that Sagittarius season starts on Friday, and we enter into a phase of abundance, good fortune, adventure, and lots of socializing. Sagittarius is the ultimate free spirit of the zodiac, and it loves nothing more than travel and parties, and this will be a really nice change of pace after Scorpio season. So we can learn more about the energy of a season by looking at the sign's ruler. And Sag is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of abundance, expansion, good fortune, and luck. Jupiter magnifies everything it comes in contact with. This makes Sagittarius one of the most optimistic and upbeat signs. They believe the more the merrier. Sagittarius is also very adaptive and always evolving, especially spiritually. So every Sag season is different based on what else is happening in the sky. And this year is all about our inner evolution. We're redefining who we are, what we stand for, and where we're headed. And one of the main reasons this particular season is about inner growth is because it contains a Mercury Retrograde, which starts next week and it lasts almost the entire season. And during Mercury Retrograde, we always do a lot of reflecting and rethinking and recalibrating. The other thing affecting Sag season is the shift of Pluto into Aquarius. Like we have been talking about this transition all year, and it's finally here, and it's changing everything. On a personal level, our careers, our daily habits, and also what success means are all being reimagined. We're talking deep transformation, but it's not immediate. We'll be in a state of soul searching and change that unfolds over the next few months and even years. Because unlike personal planets like Mercury and Venus, which move quickly and take about a year to pass through all the signs, Pluto is the slowest moving planet. It takes about 248 years to travel through all 12 signs. So when it moves into a new sign, it's a big fucking deal. So on November 19th, Pluto moves into Aquarius and it'll be there for the next 2 decades. This has a huge effect on all of us, collectively and individually. Pluto is about death, rebirth, purging, shedding, and regeneration. It's the planet that connects us to our shadow side. So we can either face our fears and learn how to embrace a death of one version of ourselves so that we can evolve, or we can keep getting beat over the head over and over with lessons until we change. Pluto is famous for extreme shifts whenever it moves into a new sign. And it's moving into Aquarius, which is about breaking free from how we've been doing things and embracing the future. Aquarius is an air sign associated with innovation, equality, and revolution. It triggers us to think about the collective and make our societies fairer. So the last time Pluto moved through Aquarius was from 1778 to 1798, and that's when we had the American and the French revolutions. So we're undergoing a profound evolution. The outdated systems are breaking down so we can rebuild them stronger and more equitable. And for our society to change, we got to change. Pluto is the planet of metamorphosis and evolution. It strips away everything that isn't authentic. And it doesn't follow norms. It helps us break free from what's expected. So gender roles, how relationships look, and even how we define success are undergoing radical transformation. In 2 decades, being rich will not be a sign of success. We're all undergoing a radical transformation. We're leaving behind what's stagnant and heavy and outdated and old and moving toward freedom and spiritual expansion. And it starts now, this month, with an inner evolution. So if we know anything about astrology, it's that each transit moves toward evolution. And if we know anything about Pluto, we know its strongest potential is empowerment. Our inner evolution starts with taking our power back. Pluto governs power and control. So yeah, we're taking our power back in our societies, and we're taking power back from where we've been limiting ourselves. We cannot change the collective or even serve the collective without first changing ourselves. And our inner evolution starts during this abundant, optimistic Sagittarius season with a Mercury retrograde to help us reflect and recalibrate. Although during Sagittarius season, we typically do a lot of travel and socializing, and yeah, we'll still have that, but this Sag season is more about going within, listening to your intuition, getting quiet, and surrendering to change. Last week, I was talking with the astrologer Teresa Tran about this big shift, and she mentioned that next year, all the planets change signs. Like, this is extremely rare. It's so rare that astrologers really don't even know what to expect. The only thing we do know is that we're in a time of huge transformation and change. So this is happening. Surrender to the changes so you don't have to experience hard lessons over and over until you finally get them. And if you're feeling like there are things you want to change, this is the time. The universe is supporting us right now to make those changes. So take time this week to think about where you'd like to make some adjustments. These could be little things like eating healthier or being kinder, or big things like stopping drinking or leaving your job. This is the time. The time for new beginnings is here. And we get the next month to go inward. Pause, reflect, listen to our intuition, and trust that we are being guided to something far greater than what we can see yet. And that is it for the week. As always, thank you for listening and sharing the podcast with a friend. I'm taking my advice and spending some time reflecting and going inward today. I'm going to do an hour of yin yoga, some journaling, some piddling around the house. I've been slowly making changes in my business over the past few months, but I'm feeling like it's time to really kick it into gear. So I want to get really clear about what that looks like. And just a reminder that I am here to help you get some clarity about what's next too, with help from your spirit guides. You can schedule an appointment with me on the link in bio or on my website, abundology.com. So the future's here. Here we go, people. It's all happening. So have a great week, everyone, and I will talk to you again next week.